All right, anyone else?
Ramana.
Okay.
Brad Fisher from Himmelbau.
Okay, Brad.
Ramana, the experience that some have while either under duress or, let's say, in an operation where they recall viewing the body from a higher plane.
Viewing the body from a higher plane, out-of-body experience.
Okay, out of the body experience?
Yes, Ramana. Is this, in a sense, a veil lifted toward that which is being?
When one has what is normally called an out-of-the-body experience, when that happens, there is still an I that is aware that I am out of the body, which would indicate that they are in a subtle body in that moment, in those moments. The subtle body is still a body. So it's getting prior even to the subtle body that is required for what is for liberation or full realization. So those are just experiences. They may benefit one to the extent that they can recognize that this food body, the physical body, is not the self I am. But you need to know also that the subtle body is not the self that we are either. The subtle body is like a dream body. When you are in dreamless sleep, when you are in deep sleep and then you move from deep sleep into this dream state and you move about and go here and there and experience this and that, you're in a dream body, which again is a subtle body. And that's not the self, and it's not this body. The dream body is not the waking state body, but it is a different body. So we must come to the knowing that we are prior to all bodies, even the causal body that we're in dreamless sleep. While in dreamless sleep, we're still in a causal body. We're not in the physical body, but a causal body. And that causal body must be transcended as well to abide in the pure awareness of being. Then in dreamless sleep, you're not in blackness or darkness, you're still in awareness. Okay?
Yes, thank you, Ramana.
Yes, Ramana, this is Steve Stacy.
I'm sorry, who?
Steve Stacy in Miami.
Okay, Steve.
What is the, this is kind of a odd question, but what is the purpose and the process of thinking of the image of Ramana or of Arunachala as a part of the process of meditation?
I didn't quite get his question.
What's the role of holding Bhagavan's image or Arunachala as part of your meditation?
Okay. If you have an affinity for Sri Bhagavan Ramana and his teaching, the very fact that he was fully and totally awakened to the pure awareness of being the true self, as the true self, lived the self in manifestation, then by any one of the views, one of the poses of his picture that might attract you, If you use that as a focal point for your mind while you are meditating in the stillness and silence, and particularly if you're using the process I just read to you just now, it will assist you in keeping your attention focused on only one thought to the exclusion of all other thoughts, and then you can withdraw from that one thought back into the sense of I am, which is your own awareness. Some can also accomplish this with the picture of Arunachala. Now, the picture of Arunachala will be more effective only for those, or I won't say only, but generally speaking, more often for those who have visited Arunachala, who have experienced Arunachala physically for themselves. Arunachala has a very special quality. Sri Bhagavan Ramana called it the center of the universe. And he considered Arunachala as his guru. And I concur that I have visited and spent many hours, days, over time, years, in the presence of Arunachala. And just about everyone unanimously will agree that Arunachala, those who have been there, who are devotees, particularly devotees of Bhagavan or devotees of God, will acknowledge that there is a special quality at Arunachala not like anywhere else in the world. So those who recognize Arunachala in this sense, who will gaze at its picture, and I might say Jim Dillinger has an album coming out very soon of views of Arunachala that themselves are mind-stopping. So if you gaze at a photograph of Arunachala that draws you to it, it will clean your consciousness of all that is needed to be vacuumed, and leaving you in the clear space of the pure awareness of being. Okay?
Yes, thank you very much.
All right. Just tune in with the very presence of Arunachala in India as well as here, and recognize immediately that there is no time and space, only as concepts, not as actualities. The actuality right now, this moment, is the pure awareness of the self that we are, and the recognition that this pure awareness is no different in India than it is right here, nor is it any different on Vancouver Island than it is here, or in the UK than it is here, or wherever you happen to be calling from, wherever your body happens to be residing, makes no difference in this awareness that we are. This awareness is universal. This awareness was never born. This awareness will never die. What is important is that we all awaken to this awareness and abide in this awareness continuously, totally, dropping all identification with the body-mind, recognizing we have a body, but we're not the body. This is what the Lord Jesus called living in the world, but not of the world. So why not? It's a matter of giving attention to this pure being that we are, the self. And this awareness is the simple I am. It's not I am this or I am that. It is pure I am without a subject or an object. It's prior to the mind, free of the mind, free of the body, pure being, pure existence. Know it and see it without there being someone who knows and sees. It is pure knowing and pure seeing, prior to the senses, prior to the mind. Let go of the habit of only identifying with your body and your mind, and remain in the pure awareness that is prior to the body and the mind. Make the distinction between the awareness that we are and the body-mind that we think we are, and remain in the awareness that we are. This is the simplicity of realization, and remaining in it as it is liberation. It's no different, or really it's higher than what Christianity calls heaven. In heaven, you're still there as an entity. In this, you're prior to even being an entity. There is no separate individuality. There's only the pure being that we all are. Remain in it as it forever and be happy. Namaste.
Namaste.